Hello, friends. Today we're going to be talking about what is ecology from chapter 3.1 in your book. This is going to be sort of a review before you take your quiz. So let's get started. The study of ecology. Ecology is the scientific study of interactions among organisms and between organisms and their environments. So when we look at ecology, we're looking how the organisms interact with each other, how they interact with their environment. The Earth's organisms live in the biosphere. Now, bio means life and sphere means circular, so we're talking about the Earth, right? The biosphere consists of the parts of the planet in which all life exists. And this is an area that goes 5 miles above the surface of the Earth and 7 miles deep into the ocean. Now, there are different levels of ecological organization. First of all, we have the individual organism. And then when we get a bunch of individuals that belong to the same species and live in the same area, we call that a population. And then we have different populations living together in the same area. We call that a community. An ecosystem includes all the organisms live in a particular place together with their physical environment, which is also abiotic factors. So when we get to the ecosystem, we're talking about the biotic factors, the living factors, and the non-living factors. And after we go above the ecosystem, and we have a group of ecosystems that have similar climates, we call them biomes. Now let me show you a picture of what we're talking about. These are the different levels of ecological organization. As you can see here, we have an individual elk. That can be the species, okay? Then, the step above the individual is the population. And the population we're talking about here is just the same species, in this case, elk. So we go from individual, a bunch of elk are the population. The step up from the population is the community. Now in the community, we got lots of populations hanging out together. So in this case, we have the owl, we have the elk, we have the mountain lion, we have the moose, we have trees, we have grass. So the community is essentially all the population or all the living things. Then when we go to the ecosystem, not only do we include all the communities and all the populations that are hanging out together, we're talking about the environment they live in, the abiotic factors. So in the ecosystem, we have the biotic and we have the abiotic factors. Now, when we have an ecosystem that has similar climate, we call that a biome. And all the biomes in the world make up, finally, the biosphere. Don't forget what a biotic factor is. It's any living part of the environment. If you look at this picture, you can see we have a tree, a living thing. A fox, living thing. Moss, living thing. Grass, living thing. So the biotic factors are those things that are living. An abiotic factor, remember A means without, so without living. An abiotic factor is any non-living part of the environment. So that would be your air, your water, your soil, your sunlight, your temperature, your climate. Okay, friends, now the next step is for you to take your quiz. If you have any questions, please contact me. And as usual, have fun and enjoy learning. Thank you.